Hello YouTube. We're going to be doing something very special today on this channel for the first time ever. We're going to be commenting on a very special snap map, and I say we because I am not alone. I am joined by 4 other snap map authors, many of which you've probably heard of. First of all, the first author is the person who made Terragrithia's Chamber and also the Devil May Doomed series, among many, many others. I'm talking about JMX 5000.
I like your face. How you doing?
Also, from the author of another map that just the title alone makes me smile, Chain Gun Tom. I'm talking about Mr. Patrick is here as well.
Hey, hi.
Just probably be a little louder on the mic there. So also, the author from Garrock's Pantheon and Baphomet, Count Lazuli, joins us here on this group chat.
Hello, ghouls and gargoyles.
And last, but certainly not least, is the author of the Ethereal Shard series, Shadesmaster.
This is the Shades Man in the house. You can call me Shades.
Alright then, so
Alright.
it looks like the video's still loading here. Funny story, I was talking to ZmannZilla about this map a while ago, and he was telling me that the idea for Devil City Ransom actually came from this map Pain Train he made, where he made this little city, and everybody kept sending him messages and comments about how awesome his city was in Pain Train, and he was like, hold my beer for a second. You want to see an awesome city? And then he started working on this map here, Devil City Ransom, which is the map we're going to be watching today. Oh, there we go. I love that splash screen.
So this is Devil City.
Yeah, it's very splashy.
Fucking great. Classic.
Press
I
jump
won't
to
forget the
start.
first time I played this. Oh man. God. President girlfriend.
It's very game.
Without a doubt.
I love your little penthouse up here.
Yeah.
How
I
to street
remember when
fight.
it just used to be like a little room he had. Just like a little room.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I love how he elaborate on it to be something. That's awesome, yeah.
Oh,
It used to be just like whatever. Now it's like the whole thing is a something. Yeah.
All the credits.
One.
All that information. Yeah.
Hey, DMC combo designed by Justin Terratella. Yeah, he added that in there. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
He actually added the Devil May Cry
Yeah.
system in here.
Yeah, this is the newest version.
Nice.
Oh man.
I love how he uses doorstop blue as a texture. Doorstop blue. I know my classic texture names.
It's like the different.
There we go. Difficulty. One up from easy. Konami code.
I know.
I love the little name he gives everything. It's really good.
I love
how lighthearted Z-Man is with his work.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much detail packed into this map. Just like all the little jokes and everything.
And it's one module, really.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even the Star Wars in the building. Yeah, that's neat.
I did a. Oh, sorry.
What's so unique about this map? It's fine. Sorry. It's what's so unique about this map. It's like all condensed in one room. That's well, not all, but it's mostly condensed in one room. It's great.
Yeah, the vast majority, it all just takes place in one module.
It's only the boss fights that take place on the outside.
Yeah, like the Fred Dynamo and Brock Disco.
Yeah.
Unfair mode.
Oh crap! You're trying this one. Yeah.
Oh, Daredevil here.
Oh, see.
Nah, I chicken out.
I've had a thumbnail for this mode for
Which is-
months now.
I'm really glad he put that exit switch in there. That's all I can say.
Return to fair mode. Out. I did this series a long time ago called
I love the music.
I think it was called Snapmap Breakdown, Actually, was
used
just
to watch
Oh,
it.
that was a good series, man.
I was.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I stopped it, to be honest. But like, I did a thing in this, and yeah, it's mostly just one room. There are like other modules as well, but like most of it is actually jam packed into one whole room. And what he has here is like really cool. I believe he made a deathmatch version of this map too, which
Yeah,
plays
I played it.
fantastically well.
It's weird because it's like a regular deathmatch map, but you have imps spawning in the whole time.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about it a lot, honestly.
Psychotron Industries, baby. That's where we manufacture them.
Yeah.
We ship the parts up from Mexico and assemble it in Devil City.
Oh yeah.
I love those
Don't
dumpsters
give
too.
Trump ideas.
The dice show towing.
Let's hear it.
You know what's funny?
I love that.
Picking up a health kit sounds like a car horn. Yes. Picking up a health kit in this game, 2016, sounds like a car horn. It literally does to me. So yeah, they too bad they can't use just that sound. Yeah, beep. It sounds like a car horn when you pick up a health kit.
I love the fact. My bad.
What were you saying? Oh. Hey, what maps did Sonnenbloom make? His name sounds familiar, but I don't really remember what he did.
Oh, I don't think I remember either, to be honest. But I do remember his name quite well.
Yeah, I remember the name. I just don't remember what he did.
Yeah. He put like all of us in this map in terms of like references. To be honest, I don't.
Well, I came later, so.
Did you come later?
Yeah, I'm not in here. I'm a bit of a later Snapmapper.
Yeah, but it actually. I like how he does it as like graffiti though, because it like fits the theme of the map, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
Oh man, what a shot! What a shot
Still
there.
an obscure snap.
I love that dumpster.
Oh yeah, the dumpsters are great.
Wow.
I love them.
It's my favorite prop.
I love the fact that the dual shotguns actually got its own like combo name, the Die Show. I think that was like really. Who came up with that? Actually, was that Z-Man?
Yeah, he's the first person I think that started saying it. But I'm just so glad he actually.
It does feel like a nice show.
It really does, yeah.
Yeah.
It surprisingly really works for a beat 'em up type.
Oh, 2 more kills. Oh, 1 more. Come on.
When he
Oh.
when he first started saying dice show, I thought he was saying dice show, like shaking dice and rolling them. I'm like, all right, we're gambling the dice show. And then I was like, oh, it's a Japanese thing for 2 swords. So I got it.
Oh, I actually never knew that.
Rocker, your favorite door in your answer. 45, yeah.
Yeah, he just hit 1,000 subs too.
Nice.
Congrats,
Oh, yeah, I
congrats,
saw that.
Rockard.
Members only. I'm a member.
I'm not a member,
You're not a
man.
member.
Although
Sorry,
there
man.
was one disturbing
Members
pepper
only.
map where I was in there doing something.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I remember that.
That's when everyone started getting real uneasy about him putting cameos as cameos.
I remember when Z-Man was saying it was very, like, fan fiction fetishy.
Yeah, it got real weird.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, I'll give him this. I kind of did that when I first started out. I made the Z-Man Adventure game maps, the first and second one, but those were just meant to be like a little joke map. They weren't meant to be taken seriously. So I don't know.
I put I think because like I've referenced other creators as well in my maps. Like I think the one that I mostly did was a containment breach code. Because it was a reference to SCP containment breach. If you guys are familiar with that, they have like their own danger codes and all that.
I love this
and
room
like
so
the highest
much.
danger code. I remember the highest danger code I had was Zilla. I don't remember like what the other ones were,
Nice.
but that was kind of like what I did. Code Zilla.
See, it's funny, whenever I try and make a snap map now, I think, like, how can I make it short but replayable? And I think to, like, this map, and I fail to do so every time for...
This map really, I hope, does go down quite well, because, my god, there was a lot of really cool things that came out of this.
Yeah, like the effects trail on Brock Disco. I don't remember ever seeing a map that had that before. This is the first time I saw it.
No, Oh yeah, this map like really kicks a lot of really cool shit. Like, I think this map is probably, in my opinion, this is probably one of the best maps to kind of demonstrate on what this editor can do.
Oh, that's not even a debate. That's for a fact.
Yeah, that's for a fact.
Yeah, definitely.
And this dance floor is just too freaking groovy, man. I love it.
I even love the fact that he did put the Devil May Cry ranking system there, so it like adds like more logic to it.
It's like another layer on top of an already. It's like icing on a cake that's already really awesome. Extra icing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also, you gotta love
It just meant to be when he made that. When Juicy made that, I was like, yes, that's it. It's like the circle is complete kind of thing. It's like it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait.
There you go.
You got the secret.
You like my little prospector dance? Yeah, this secret was actually based on something I did, because like I literally spent 2 minutes dancing on this dance floor in one of my my reviews, and he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna make that a
So
secret."
you're doing the Pennywise dance.
Yeah.
Those little lasers, I love it.
JRcrash is Pennywise confirmed.
I never noticed that. That's a good effect with those. He has like faint blocking volumes to simulate that. Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, he's making them like
That's pretty
disappear.
nice. I love how his maps reflect his personality.
I know,
So
they're like,
seamlessly.
They really do.
they're very artistic, but at the same time very lighthearted.
They're fun.
Yeah, they're just fun.
I mean,
They're very arcade-like, and that's what I love about them the most.
And I
Very
think that's,
arcade.
and that's
I
the
think
thing
it's
with
a love
Z-Man.
for Charles.
I mean, you
Yeah,
watch Z-Man,
exactly.
you watch Z-Man streams and you find that he's very much about those arcade games. That was a nice shot, by the way.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I love when it comes to like a game. I love it when a game knows it's a video game, right? That's why I'm fucking so happy for Doom Eternal to happen. But like this map in particular is just really really cool that he just was like, you know what, fuck story, fuck whatever, just arcade.
I don't understand that reference he has on that building, the Pacino something something.
Yeah.
I don't understand that reference. Never did.
Yeah, I don't quite get it either. I know
You better get him. You better rescue him.
he has what reference later on that says screw tape for mayor. And I actually looked up what screw tape is. It's a C.S. Lewis reference because it's the screw tape letters is about a demon
Great.
who writes letters about how to manipulate the souls of men. Super evil demon.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah, Z-Man's very well read, believe it or not.
Yeah. Well, I assume so.
oh, look at Bobkins here trying to like glitch out.
A little mountain goat, yeah. That's why I'm the mountain goat.
I have tried to do that a couple times.
Billy goat the way up.
Yep.
As he
I
states.
do feel like there's some area you could. I do think there is.
Oh, I've spent hours trying to get out of this map. He's done a really good job.
Yeah, he's plugged up all the
Reinforcing
seams,
it.
all the holes.
Not only
That's
that, but
good.
just I love it when and I've seen this in a bit of your map too, JRcrash. But I love when a map is just it's a basic route, but there's so much built in that's hidden.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this map
I
has
gotta
got so much
appreciate
going
that.
on just with the visuals alone. I mean, look at all the buildings. They all have their own unique design to them. They're not just big squares with smaller squares for windows. You know, they all look completely different.
Yeah, problem with my work. I'm way too consistent. This guy's just got everything going.
I mean,
He uses everything to good effect. Yeah, he has glowing blocking volume vips. He uses base props, but makes them look different. He even uses some help props. It's like, wow, he makes these look like buildings just by he puts the back of a prop forward, and that could be another feature for a building that actually works.
Eye of Horus.
So that's another way to do it too. Yeah.
Oh god, we're getting to the fight.
There we go.
Just,
Is
I
this?
hate it.
Oh, this guy.
This is one of my least favorite boss fights. I won't lie.
Favorite, least favorite. This is the least favorite section. Yeah, apparently, yeah. Shield active.
I do think it's really nice that he even decided to make it to where the stun bomb actually stuns the boss. Because I've been very guilty of that, where the stun bomb won't do that.
Yeah, you don't want to make it too
Yeah.
easy on people, but it actually works really well for
Yeah.
this part.
It does.
It fits really nicely. I love how the more lasers come up with each core.
Right, it keeps you on your feet.
Yeah.
You bet.
Oh no, what was that? Oh,
Uh-oh.
uh-oh.
Push. They should make a secret where you can pull a button instead of push a button and see what happens. I wonder.
What button? What happened?
Goes into unfair mode.
Yeah.
I don't
Felix
even want to
Stan
know
would-
what Fred Daniel on unfair mode is like. I don't even want to.
I've tried it.
It's usually where I get
Still
killed
trying.
on unfair mode.
Hilda
furthest
actually
made it.
apparently got super far on unfair mode. I think he got to.
Well, Terratella beat it in unfair, didn't he?
Hell,
This is because Terra's a fucking god.
Yeah, he's insanely good.
That's this game.
Okay, you know what? We all have to get together and make a map meant to beat Terra.
Yeah, just make it beatable, but make it so like hard and garbage that it only takes like a god to beat it. That
Which
was
is
perfect.
Terra.
Yeah, you spawn and immediately there's like 6 lost souls who spawn in right after you, right when you start the map. 6 lost souls like maybe within like 12 feet of you.
No Dwaynes.
Ugh.
I feel like we're all the demons and Terra's the dooms. But yeah.
I was like, when I first played this, I thought you could jump up on those. That's why I thought that's why originally that's what I thought I could do. So I spent like 2 minutes trying to jump up there to get to those guys.
I love the way how he took a preset module and cut it in a portion to make this.
It looks really good. It looks better than the original.
Yeah, you wouldn't
That's
even
one thing
notice it's a
that-
computer room.
That's one thing I really do
Converting
appreciate
modules
about
is always the go-to method, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Converting modules is a good
Because,
practice,
like-
yeah. Sometimes you just add a skylight in mind.
oh yeah. Like,
Ah,
you can just add pretty much anything. See, that's what I do with a lot of my maps. Like, I'm not confident in my custom geo skills as much as like other people are. So
Get better.
usually I just focus. Oh boy. But usually that's why I focus on like making sure that a pre-made module can still look really cool and appealing. And I think I do that really well. And I've seen a lot of other people do it too. And some people do it fucking fantastically. Like, I was playing. I don't remember which map it was, but like he converted an entire like UAC module into a hell module, pretty much.
Really?
And it was like, oh yeah, I think it was. I
I've
don't
seen
remember
stuff like that.
what map it was, but it's really really
I
cool
know a few
stuff,
people that
honestly.
did that, yeah.
glory kill.
I know Bloodshot
I know, I
12
missed my
did that
chance.
with DM4 module, yeah, he did that.
I wasn't on my my best game here, I'll be honest.
Well, he
But yeah,
he
he
actually. Okay.
Man, I remember as a kid playing games just like this.
Oh yeah, like Streets of Rage and Double
Yeah.
Dragon.
Oh god.
There was some game, I can't remember what it is, but they looked like knockoff Ninja Turtles without shells.
Season
Battletoads?
Battletoads.
Street Shark.
No, they were like
Oh,
toads
that
or
is the
something.
Battletoads. Yeah, another one, yeah.
I remember
Are
like
they remaking Battletoads? I think like they
I
showed
love
that off the
Battletoads.
C3.
one of the bosses was like this fat rat with a mohawk or something.
Yeah,
I think that was Battletoads. That game was.
Okay, that's what it was.
Dude, Battletoads was really fun. I don't know what you're talking about.
I would always do good until I got to the speeder bike part.
Oh, there goes Pinky.
I won't touch that.
Oh, poor Spinky.
It's so hard to dodge them in these narrow alleyways.
I think out of all the demons, the Pinky Demon has always been my favorite. Just because of the sheer fact that, like, out of all the demons, he's the one that catches you off guard the most because of that kind of shit.
Oh, my favorite.
Long live the
is
Spinkies.
The Unwilling is my favorite.
Oh crap, speaking of Pinkies and Spectres, wouldn't it have been neat if every demon in Snapmap, you could check off a box, a Spectre box, and any demon you want, you can make into a Spectre. So the matches could have a Spectre effect instead. That would have been neat. I'm not going to give anything away,
Yeah.
but let's just say, But let's just say there might be a mod out there that allows you to do just that. That's coming up shortly. But
That'll make me hate Lost Souls even more.
I really do wish I'd...
Yeah,
like, you know how...
you can check off the box, yeah.
You know how Snapmap has, like, 3 variants of the imp in terms of their behavior?
Yeah, Horde, Sentinel, and Normal.
Yeah, so I really wish that Snapmap had, like, Armored Pinky and Non-Armored Pinky.
Yeah, because they don't have the Armored Pinky. I remember, now, I could be crazy here, but I remember, I think this was, like, a long, long time ago, like, when Snapmap was just... when the game pretty much first came out. I do remember there was a map that had an Armored Pinky. What that map was, I honestly, I don't remember. But I do remember it quite vividly.
I didn't start playing... I mean, I had Snapmap since day one. I just didn't start getting online and playing maps until, like, 2017.
God, day one Snapmap was... it was interesting, to say the least.
Probably a lot of, like, stupid crap day one.
Well, people are just...
Yeah, I remember my first Snapmap.
Yeah, exactly. It was like everyone testing and shit just to see what you could do. That Snapmap wasn't really... it wasn't really at its prime yet. I'd say it was more like an alpha stage type thing.
Yeah. The problem is all the early maps are the ones that became super popular, so when people go to play Snapmap, they usually just end up playing some half-assed version of Five Nights at Freddy's or something, and then they're like, I hate Snapmap.
Yeah.
That's why they did the community spotlight, is they wanted to make sure you played something like Devil City Ransom was your first experience with Snapmap, you know?
Exactly, because they completely redid the whole UI for like the menus and all that kind of shit, so that way it's like immediately you got Eye of Horus, Devil City Ransom, and all that.
And the barbecue kitchen, baked beans. God, this part's so hard.
By the way,
I just want to...
On a fart.
By the way, guys, it feels like this is the perfect time to say it. At the end of this summer, it's in my town. So, yeah. Just thought I'd let you know.
Nice.
You have to come all the way to Sudbury, Ontario, just to get there. Unless you have it.
Oh.
You know, I always thought that
summer's coming.
I always thought that that center part would hurt you, like it was lava, so I'd always try to avoid it. And then I found out later it doesn't do anything to you. I guess it's just supposed to be baked beans.
That normally is a lava pool, but...
Well, what's funny is when I first played this, I went straight in there and stayed there.
Well, yeah, because the AI gets really confused. They can't go there.
Well, actually, Z-Man explained kind of a story reason for why he did that. He says that the I'm just gonna call them Spinkies. The Spinkies, they know why. They know that they can get cooked in there, so they're afraid to go in. Is what he says.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah. Well, they can jump though, can't they?
Well, why not?
No.
They can't.
They
can't jump over They can, but that particular thing is not. Their AI is not programmed to jump over that in particular.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, because that's actually like the a little magma pit with like a little pedestal in the middle.
Yeah, because you can spawn a demon on that middle.
Right.
You can.
Yeah, except they'll usually jump off it from when I tested it.
Hey, I disconnected for a voice. Now I'm alive. I'm back.
Hello.
Hi. The man has returned.
Yes.
Barbecue sauce. That's some big canister
Tartar sauce.
Oh no! Don't.
Should Zilla make a Devil City Ransom 2?
He said he doesn't want to.
Kickstarter for that.
He doesn't want to, yeah.
Yeah.
He had a pretty cool idea where you had to save a Chancellor girlfriend.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you get it.
I think the next one should be Screw Tape becomes the mayor, and you gotta kick him out of office. The story of Screw Tape.
There you go.
The question is, would we use the old map as a base, or would we use a completely new layout for a city or something for Devil City? Or would it be the same map, probably?
I have a great idea for a second Devil City Ransom, alright? Just,
What's that?
instead of President Girlfriend, just say, like, some sort of other generic name, and then just ship it off. Because that's usually what
My father who knows too much.
I almost made a Terminator version of this map where like you know the Terminator 2, how he like
No.
spawns through the
Pennywise.
fence. Like you start out in that fence and like the orb like cuts out a hole in the fence, and then the whole game is like in red,
Yeah.
and then you're walking super slow, but you're like tough as shit. And then it's like you see like letters scrolling around, like sentences, like scrolling Terminator vision.
Oh yeah. I would like to think that like if he ever considers on making like some sort of sequel or prequel, I would like the idea of a prequel that takes place in the Wild West version of Devil
Oh,
City.
nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh wow.
like
Like a
Tombstone.
Wild West Devil City. Yeah, like Tombstone, yeah.
The sheriff's coming to town.
Devil City.
I have a weird
Devil
soft
City
spot
Wicked.
for Wild West stuff, and that would just be so cool.
The final boss has to be like a standoff at high noon, partner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bandit Balrog is in the house.
I think that would be like the perfect way to make a sequel. Is
Can you tell
make
I don't
it
like
to,
Dwayne's?
Wild West. I know Dwayne.
No Dwayne's.
No, Dwayne. Oh boy.
I love the leaky
Ah,
barrel.
I think that's,
Such
I
good
think
detail.
That's my reference. Okay.
Screw tape for education. Poisoning the youth.
There's no way I could place an arachnotron in Snapmap.
Hey.
I wanna
Yay,
go with
Houston.
arachnotron in Snapmap.
Yay! It's me.
Hey, Houston. Gory was here.
It's me, hello.
You know what's really funny? I remember when Z-Man started to like make the Corey was here joke, and I actually have a buddy named Corey.
Oh yeah.
So I've been-
He,
Yeah, I have a buddy named Corey, spelled just like that too. So like every time I see that, I just think of him.
That's funny.
So me and him play Snapmaps a lot too. So
he's
This is where you gotta
kind of
stretch your
like the
fingers.
fact that he's Corey.
Yeah.
I love that Caco's
Oh,
coffee,
yes.
man. That is such a good.
that is cool.
Oh man, I love that. Wanna be John Romero's bitch.
Poor John Romero, man. He gets so much shit to this day. I feel sorry for him.
Why?
Does he?
Yeah, everybody makes
I
that
do.
joke.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah, because
He's
like,
probably gonna play SnapMap
like
someday and see
Sigil,
this
right?
and be like, "Fuck
I
you."
love this. What are you guys talking about, my man?
Man, I love how,
Yeah,
how close
I love it
that,
too.
I love how close that name is to George A. Romero,
George A. Romero.
the original maker of the
Yeah.
zombie, if I'm
Yeah,
correct.
the zombie movies.
the
That dude
Night
gets
of
a lot of
the
high
Living
scores,
Dead
too,
was the
Dumming
Star-
Top.
Peace, George Romero.
Void Run.
Yeah.
Irony is finest.
Oh,
Void Runner
don't worry,
Cafe.
don't worry, Houston. Romero will be back.
Oh yeah.
If you know what I mean. He'll be back for one final supper.
Did you guys know that Capcom wanted him to make a Resident Evil movie, but they fired him? You guys
Really?
believe that shit? Yeah, he was
fired
originally going to
Romero?
be He was originally going to be the guy who makes the Resident Evil movies, but they just fired him.
Is it sad that I
It's really
somewhat
sad.
enjoyed? No, is it really sad that I somewhat enjoyed the Resident Evil movies?
I mean, they are just mindless fun, but they're not good
Well,
movies.
well, you got Mila there, so it ain't all
Yeah,
bad.
it's like,
This is actually a really intense part in the map. If you're playing on the hard difficulty.
this part really gets nutty. Especially with those pinkies, dude!
I know.
Pinkies,
Oh, man.
I swear, are the ultimate game changer.
But I like how he has just enough power-ups to help you out, but you have to like ration them, not use them up too quick.
Yeah.
A lot of strategy in this part.
The thing that I find
This-
cool about this area is, I don't know if this is intentional, but the final boss reminds me of Doom 1's Episode 1 boss.
Oh, the Bruiser Brothers.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really
Yep.
reminds me of that. And I don't know if that was intentional, but that's just what I think of whenever I fight this part.
I still, like, I asked Z-Man this, but I still don't understand the reasoning for
Shadesmaster.
the name behind the button.
Saw you there on the wall.
Why
Oh, yeah, I
Balrog?
Yes.
Yeah, just white Balrog, you know?
Maybe because that's the name of a Street Fighter boxer? Maybe that's just
I mean, I associate immediately with Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Yeah.
Balrog, maybe because
Yeah,
the
that would make
songs are like
sense.
He does look kind of like the Balrog, I guess.
Gemini.
I don't know. That name kind of works on both levels because the Baron of Hell looks like a Balrog from Lord of the Rings, but he's also a final boss like a boxer would be in like a beat 'em up game too. So it kind of works both ways.
True.
Oh crap! It was just funny. I was just thinking about this because I was thinking like, hey, you can have Lord of the Rings equivalents to all the Doom monsters. The imps are like the goblin orcs. The soldiers are like the more deformed human orcs. The Uruk-hai are like the Hell Knights. I actually put the Barons as trolls because the Cyber Demon I put as a Balrog because he's like one of a kind. Yeah, so I actually thought about that recently. It's so ironic. Yeah, really ironic.
Damn. Look at this. My God.
I just so you guys were like you also.
Huh?
Just assuming
Welcome to Discord, everyone.
Okay, did you see Lord of the Rings?
Me?
Lord of the Rings, did you see it?
Yeah, I think everyone's seen
I
it.
did.
Okay, so you know how when the Balrog roars, all the goblins and shit, they all run away, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, all these demons run when the boss appears.
That's true. They all like despawn. They all like
Yeah.
clear out because they're scared or something. And it gets darker too, I think. It really
does.
sets the mood.
Yeah, this final boss. If Z-Man watches this, forgive me, but this final boss, I don't know. I find it unfair. It's kind of bullshit in my opinion.
Oh, there they go. Everyone's
Hipster heavy metal music here.
shit just got real.
Gemini, yeah, it was like Gemini Balrog. Is Gemini the name of one of them? Oh,
No, Gemini is, Gemini means like duality or whatever the hell.
Oh, gotcha.
Kind of like a Kimbo.
Hey, Christmas colors.
I know, right? That's what I always think.
Merry Christmas! Merry
right.
Christmas!
You know, if you grab the Berserk power up like just before this, you can actually, I don't know if you fixed that, but you can like cheese this boss fight so hard.
Yeah, but if you mess up your timing, you just wasted a power up.
Yeah, because it only lasts 20 seconds, I believe.
Go back into the network.
You should
whence
make
you
it so
came.
the Berserk. You should make it so the Berserk gets deleted when the Barons come in. That would be funny.
I think he
Oh,
does.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably never mind. Yeah. You can put it up before that happens, so yeah, that might be a thing. Maybe the battle before the Barons. I don't know. That's
Oh my
so
gosh, this really is an arcade game.
Now, guys.
You want my quarters?
Now, I can only speak for myself here, but for as much damage as these bosses do, their most brutal attack is against my FPS.
Oh.
Yeah, with all the with all the
yeah,
effects trails.
That's right. Oh,
I run on-
you know, I'll never forget when I first.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
never
down.
forget when I first played this game, and like just how nutty the AI is. Like sometimes they'll throw their fireball where you're walking, and they trick you sometimes. I remember like fighting the Baron was like one of the hardest things because he always tricked me on where he's gonna throw his fireball. It was
Yeah, they fake
great.
you out
But,
sometimes.
like now I know it like too well. Yeah, they do. I love it. They really do, man.
You think
So,
you're juking
JRcrash.
them, but you're just getting hit again.
Oh yeah.
So, JRcrash, I just have to comment on your gameplay about this fight here for a moment.
Oh, do we have to?
I just have to ask one thing. I have to ask one thing, man. I gotta know.
What?
Shall you pass?
No, I think I'm gonna. No, yeah, I pass. Don't worry.
You know what's gonna happen? Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna glory kill this guy, and he's gonna fall through the network, but then he's gonna pull you down with him.
He drags
And then
me
we get
down
to
into the
see
pits
you.
of hell.
We get to see you and the Balrog fight through like the Snapmap network outside the module.
Oh boy.
That actually would be a pretty cool scene if you and a Baron were falling for like
Shadesmaster.
a whole bunch and have to fight. Shadesmaster.
Yeah.
A mid-air fight.
Wanna be John Romero.
Applied today.
Poor John Romero.
I see plastic.
He'll never live that down.
1666
Damnation.
everywhere.
So there's a second
Got it,
teleporter.
right.
There's a second teleporter right there. What's that for?
Yeah, I think that's for when you beat unfair mode.
Oh, really? There's like a secret at the end for that?
Yeah.
I
Now
wouldn't
throw
know.
yourself in the trash where you belong.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Hey, that's my house. Don't break it, man.
Dude, you don't deserve that house. It's too expensive
How
for
dare
you.
you?
Great job.
The insane gear posse.
Thanks for your play.
And I love this at the end.
Guys,
Winners don't use
Yeah,
drugs.
winners don't use drugs.
Such a nice touch.
Stop laughing. This is a serious message, guys.
That was such a
Very
nice
serious.
touch. My God, and I wasn't even alive when that shit was going on. But
Sponsored by
goddamn, it
Tipper
was
Gore.
such a nice touch.
Oh, Devil City Ransom.
Upload this. You don't upload this. I'll be mad. I'm kidding. No, I won't.
Oh, Shadesmaster back in. I still got like 165th. It's not too bad.
Yeah, 165th. That's not bad. Could do worse.
Yeah.
Swift Nuggets. Like that name.
All right, so that was Devil City Ransom. So we'll do some final thoughts and then sort of wrap this up. Start with JMX 5000, man. You got any final thoughts on this map? Houston?
Well, it's certainly a map that needs to be played. I think like anyone who like starts playing Doom and they hop onto the Snapmap page, they gotta try this one out because it's just fun, you know. I love it. I think it's really really lighthearted and all that. It's really fun. It really gets to you, you know, with a lot of like the challenge to it, and there's like we were talking about earlier. There's so many layers to this map that it really kind of shows the capabilities of what you can do with this editor. Even though it's a bastard to work with sometimes, it's still something that really feels good once you actually create something that's unique and amazing. And, you know, I encourage, like, anyone new who's, you know, like, getting into this game, like, try it out. Like, try not only this, but, like, so many other maps. But I think this is a good starting point, you know. Other than that, though, that's kind of what I think. I think it's a fantastic map, like, really well done.
Absolutely. Mr. Patrick, what do you think about Devil City Ransom?
Devil City Ransom is one of the first maps I saw when I, was starting to get into Doom Snapmap, and to this day I refer to it as one best of the best, and it deserves that community spotlight ranking. It's really polished. It's really fun to play. It's really fun to play over and over again. And yeah, my thoughts.
Lazuli, what do you think?
I think one of the things I love the most about this map is that
And his mic cuts out.
Thanks, Discord.
He's a man of few words. This map takes his breath away.
I think disconnect.
So, I think one of my favorite things is that this map just has so much charm to it. It's just so fun, and Z-Man's child up written all over it. And yeah, there's so much more I could say, but let's just go on to the next.
All right, Shadesmaster, final thoughts on Devil City Ransom?
I really like how they incorporated the Devil May Cry system, juicing system. It's awesome because Devils.
Devil City.
So, but at the same time, it's like I want to see a sequel map, like maybe a Heaven City Ransom or a Devil Forest Ransom. I definitely want to see some kind of sequel with new geometry.
Like I said, I would like to see like a Wild West.
Devil Dust City.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that
Devil Country Ransom.
as much as I feel like no map really deserves to be on the start screen in that spotlight position the way that they are, but if there have to be maps there, I'm certainly glad Devil City Ransom is one of them, because like I said, if this is somebody's first introduction to Snapmap, then I'm glad this is their first impression of Snapmap, Playing a map like this definitely keeps people in the game, because a lot of people, they pop in, they play one or two maps, and then they're done, especially after all those wait times, So I'm glad that this map gets the attention it gets, and it absolutely deserves it. It custom geo, phenomenal. All the little details from like leaky pipes to the graffiti to all the buildings having a unique look to them. And the gameplay mechanics are so great. You got a currency system, which is, you spend your tokens, which is fun. The challenge is awesome. You got that scaling difficulty where you can go in easy or you can tackle it in hard mode. So it's always fun every time you play it. If you think you're going to do a little bit better, you try a harder mode and get a little higher score. And just everything about it is so fun. The only thing is, like, I kind of suck at those little alleyway fights. So, like, I tend to get pinned up against a brick wall and, and surrounded a little. But
Boo, you suck!
it's probably just, the demons aren't going to make it easy for me, right? I got to step up to the challenge. But, yeah, just a fantastic map overall. This is one of those timeless classics that everyone just has to play at least once.
Yeah, totally.
So, all right, thank you guys for joining me in the commentary. Thank you all for listening. This is a new type of video, so if you enjoyed what we did here today with this map, go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments or click that thumbs up button, and maybe we can do it again sometime. Devil City Ransom, everybody.
I love that.
All right, till next time.
Sounds like a plan for sure.
Peace out.